speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
I'll end. So be it. Something must die. Trying to lose me in the cloud? Not a chance. Kill this man. Needs to die.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
like someone was experimenting. Although they were doing so after the collars went off. Swallowed his cum.
Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Almost got away. before they call others. Something needs to die.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team. A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, then travel to your position, reach the Salida del Sol. After that, perhaps you think this is a simple robbery. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering the Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less. I've unlocked the west and east gates to... Now that you survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your...
Was that him floating above the fountain, the boss man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. We should keep it down, or else the ghost people are going to swarm the gates. Vera hologram or no. Yeah, don't you? Or... guess VeryLastKiss's got lost along with the rest of the Hollow archives when the bomb hit, huh? Ghost in name and image. Still a looker, though. Got to hand it to Sinclair. Sure can pick him. Well, or get picked. Whichever. Vera was a big star back before the bomb. Not the best actress, but... well, she had other talents. Nice voice, nice legs. For some reason, Sinclair, he built this place. She caught his eye. Once he was hooked, that was it. Had to have her. So made the introductions, and guess what? He builds this place for her like some kind of Cleopatra obsession. Wasn't always a death trap. Of course. What? Some kind of surprise to you that I knew people once? Used to have my name in lights, all right? Knew a dozen Veras, or whatever her name was. VeryLastKiss's. Figured I could pay Sinclair back. Introduce the two. Guy was a slouch in the dame department, had to pick up the slack somehow. Tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funeral suits. Sure, first they figure they can get out, escape. Then they start thinking it over, start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars are not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone learned what the problem was. Dead. Either got killed by one of the villa's attractions, locals, or the Butte. Can tell you right now, they didn't stick close to each other, and when they did, they let down their guard. Some left signposts to others trying to help them out. Just led to them getting killed by someone a little more greedy than they were. Well, considering... First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Also, don't go running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. And speaking of slow, don't go shouting or attracting attention. Go quick. Alive's a tricky word. The locals, the ghost people, not sure it applies to them. They're a little uncivilized. They don't talk much. As in, at all. Tried talking to them, bribing them, leaving food. Nothing. In the years since, they haven't changed their approach, but I sure have. They catch you, they drag you into the cloud, and you're not coming back out. After that, having your necktie go off would be mercy. My advice? Stay out of their way. They don't die easy. You shoot them, they get back up. You stab them, they get back up. That's why I have explosives all over this place. Unless you blow them up, chop them up, not enough bullets in the town to spend on them. So unless you're a real good shot, save one for yourself. Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. Wait, no. There is more between heaven and earth. Oh, forget it. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch than spend any thought as to... I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again, they may not have had leave. Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind occupied. Most folks, they don't have the same drive, the same need. Not worth my time. Pretty much ghost people before the bomb, now ghost people after. Whatever we do, don't rile them up. Normally, there's only a few, maybe a pack. There's more out there, a lot more. If they find out someone's trespassing, it'd be shaking a hornet's nest. Don't want to think how many of them could fill these streets. Supposed to be the and he's going to use the gala event. And when that means it'll wake up everything in town like a hornet's nest. Why? Survival. The villa's dangerous. I suppose this qualifies as an emergency. No. Looks like a rooftop in Puesta del Sol. In better days, nice view. Now, it's the last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring, summer and fall, a little bit in winter, is a prime resort spot for ghost people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over... Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process it. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two mine. Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope... Little Miss Silence? Maybe she needs to be in some place where she can be seen, but being heard isn't important. And me? I've had prime... Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist. Odd man out, dead weight. Someone you need holding the toolbox, the nurse passing the scalpel, the chauffeur driving you to the concert. Any guy with hands is who he needs up on that rooftop. Guess he thinks I don't rate looking like I do. Didn't think much of our The cloud showed up after the bomb, I think. I got used to it in small doses. Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre until it was curtains for the sun. Didn't see the sky again. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see through it too well, though, so sometimes I can use the cloud for cover. If I get desperate. Those little company stores. Sinclair's toy boxes. Put in a casino chip, get a treat. Like your son. Take any of the casino chips, put them into the machine. Sometimes you have to know... Yeah, well, machines like those weren't unusual before the bomb. Maybe to you they're amazing. To me, they're grifters without the personality. Sinclair made sure if you spent money here, it went one direction, although that's not how he described it. Called it self-sufficient, like he was doing the residents a favor. Right. Strike! Those machines, Sinclair's little gifts, lasted longer than we. If you need food, stim... Let's head through the hole in the wall. If we go backstage, we avoid the local. Just couldn't find you. sure glad one of us knows what you're doing. Aren't the trees lovely this time? Going to need a hand here, partner.
You'll need to bring the mute.
Supplies as traps. I am all about keeping low in this section of town. So let's see about creeping by. Do you need a hand? And here. Not leave me here. Going to need
nice spot for sunning. Well, if the sun ever touched here.
What's next?
This crouching's hell on my knees.
Cafe survived? How about that? Had great coffee. And one of the waitresses, Rhonda, piece of work. Where there's a bear trap, ghost people aren't far behind.
Don't dive in. If your marker's right, think the roost we're looking for is to the southeast.
You're at the gold scaler area. Now make
So,
him stay.
this is where I'm supposed to put on the show. Played better venue. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa. Except for that snipped section there. So, what? I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands and tap them together like cymbals? Well, safely? Look, I strike up the speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here, the ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening, hunting. Take? It's not going to take anything because you couldn't offer me anything to stay here. The ghost people will come out of the woodwork when the gala event starts blaring, and when they see me trapped up here, it's curtains for Dean. No, you want to know why? Because there's more beneath the streets and the buildings and everywhere else. They hear anything out of the ordinary, especially music screaming through the speakers when I close the... Well, yeah. If the hologram system still worked, that'd do the trick. Okay, all right. You call up some of those old world stiffs. That'd be an audience I wouldn't mind having below. If I remember correctly, then do that, and I'll consider waiting. You sure came a long way to rob this place. Guess greed is in the blood. You sure came a long way to rob this place.
sure came a long way to run this place. Yes, please. Better make sure he's dead. Poke him with a stick or something. Going to need a hand here, partner. Sierra Madre is not getting any younger. Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do together. Don't dive in. Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories. Going... I can help you with the cloud, not for long, though. Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies as traps. Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing. Here, a moderate rate, I believe. Where there's a bear track, ghost people aren't far behind. Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories. Don't dive in for too long. There's only so much I can develop. When in doubt, stay quiet and watch your ways. If I ever had to come here, I stuck to the overheads and roofs. Didn't think much of our chances. You powered the holograms up? Well, yeah, that's pretty good protection. Sure worked at the fountain. Vera kept the ghost people away. But, how do I know the power won't suddenly go out? And, I don't know, this still sounds risky to me. For me. Yeah, you're right. You didn't have to switch on those holograms, and you did. Even when you first showed up in the villa, you didn't threaten me. We're just willing to cooperate to get through this. All right. Look, if the holograms are here to keep me company, then I don't mind staying here for a while. But listen, when this thing goes off, try and get into the Sierra Madre without me. You'll wish you hadn't.
What's this? Why, it's a little doll. Were you carved by a craftsman? Or mauled by a drunk who didn't know?
This is one thing I never really liked about this DLC. You can't return to the Madre. Mods have fixed that. But here's why this is so stupid. That Pip-Boy on your wrist, because the landscape canonically does keep changing because of weather and all that, but the Pip-Boy is generating a map. So the Pip-Boy will tell you the Madre is in that direction if you want to go back to it. You'd have to re-go over all the terrain, which would be changing, but you would know the general direction of the Madre. Nice. Perfect back. I'll be right back, chat.
So, are we on our... The gala event is the way to bring the old man. So triggering the... If we go there... Dog might know more. You should ask him. Beware the answer. Because I think Dog got hungry. He couldn't help himself. I tried. I always try. And he keeps giving in. Maybe it's familiar, and as much as it bruises my ego, some things require... Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town. All it takes is the right command. Whenever Dog hears his master giving orders, I go back. So that leash on your wrist, and the one on your neck. I won't truly be free to express my... Still, if you ever want to speak to me, bark my audio log at him. The one in the police station. That'll call... Dog is afraid of me as long as the master isn't around. The master, Elijah, reminds Dog of someone from long ago. His leader, commander, commanders. The master was a strong personality. Personalities as well. Dog is slavish, was conditioned to serve the master until death. The old man, Elijah, merely came along and opened that door. Mad? Mad doesn't even begin to describe. There's no... After all that's laid ruin to the world, again and again, I thought at last we could be free. No. No, the world's always got another cage. Gather others, drag them here. Fetch. Dog doesn't even blink. Even hear their cries when he's twisted their arms full circle.
I don't think I've had a crash mid-conversation before. I hope the auto save for that.
So, are we on our way to somewhere else? Do anything? I've watched over Dog for so long. Tried to stop him from hurting others, killing others. He doesn't understand. He has the brain of a child. He knows when he does wrong. He just can't help himself. He's my brother, kin. Without him, I wouldn't exist. Maybe I was nothing more than his conscience, trying to rein him in. I just need him to show restraint. Let go of the needs, the hungers. The instinct is strong. I don't know when I first spoke, or when I first started thinking for myself. It was so long ago. I want to believe I was the one in control once. I don't know anymore. If it isn't the... Kill this one before... this one before they call others. Kill this one before they call others.
For modding? Nice. Oh yeah, I think like mine's like, well, I use the mod pack. let them do all the work, right? And I think it's like a 200 to a 300, something like that. I have to re-look. I know it's huge, and I'll be honest, I can't wait to clear out the memory in my computer for that. I just saw a good one too. Short. Rebalances combat. I think the mod pack I have right now like really nerfed explosives though. When I played New Vegas back in the day, explosives were actually really good. Especially if you ran explosives build, but now they're not.
It'll come to us, dog. Just wait.
Eat it.
So here we are. These switches won't move themselves, after all. I do. This villa was built to decay, but parts were well defended indeed. There was a method in the layout. You can see it. The terminal outside, one of those means this place was designed properly. No, if locked, it could hold others out, and even dog inside. You're right, but trust? Trust is such a harsh word. I prefer... No, I can help you. These wiring diagrams. I know how to operate the switches in sequence to make We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed. That makes him stay in the... Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't prefer them to other flesh. It'll do. Find some of the inhabitants. It'll require some hunting on your part. Kill. They're not easy to kill. 2 chunks of meat from their body.
try story well for Fallout 4. I thought about going back and do it for the Fallout TV show, you know, because all the hype's there. But I think I'll wait for Fallout Miami. I don't think the mod author has said that he's going to add Fallout Miami, but if it drops, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't. So that would be the perfect time to go back to that. My dash just shut for no reason. Oh, that sucks. No, Story Wolf's really good. Has the entire sim settlement 2 in there. Tons of great fixes. A lot of the best story deal. I saw that, dude. I just didn't care. Get him! Get him!
You better have brought enough. You're good at fetching. This should keep him where he belongs. For now. I'll wait. Send the signal.
Oh no,
we'll
do
be
you want
ready.
to play Fallout 4?
The bell tower. That's where you'll trigger the Gala event. It's a ways up. I'm sure you'll find a way to climb up there.
Get it on, Sorry, I'm distracted here for a second. Get it on GOG. They haven't updated it to the version that's all broken. I play Fallout 4, I use the GOG version. I don't have to stick with the downgrade patch or any of that stuff. tempted just to know to let go of these locations. Something that shows my inputs, so people know that I'm not the one messing up the game. It's just what I'm telling people to do. Oh, right, that one's behind the police door. I can't get to that one yet. So close. So far. You know, what amazes me is, like, name one other industry, like just one other industry, where you can release a broken product or break a product and then not get sued into oblivion. It happens all the time in the gaming industry. And then somehow these executives still have a job, which they should. They really should. And he talks, and when he opens his mouth, right? Well, we don't know squat about business. It's like we're competing with TikTok and Instagram and that. Like, no, you're not. See, that's industry trends, not industry trends, but your overall market, right? So your overall, like, gaming in general is competing with like various amount of time spent in business, right? So you want people spending time gaming, but that's not who you're competing with as a gaming company. You're competing with the amount of time. You're competing with the time people are spending gaming with other gaming companies. Now, as an industry as a whole, you would want people to spend more time gaming, because then if they spend more time gaming, that means they're probably going to buy more games. But as a gaming company, you want people to be buying more of your games, playing more of your games. And that Matt Booty, one of the highest people at Microsoft, No, at Xbox rather. Sorry guys, I have a kind of neurological issue. Like you don't need to like feel bad for me or anything like that. It's just my brain gets kind of weird sometimes. And just like I know what I'm thinking, but it just the words just come out wrong. Actually, I got really good on that for a while. The last 2 days, this has gotten really bad. Oh, and he opens his mouth. He says, like, "Oh yeah, we're competing, you know, with other stuff." It's like, hey, sir. And that's just absurd because that's not who you're competing with. They're competing with PlayStation. They're competing with others. Nintendo competing with I mean, even if you look at it from a console perspective, yes, they want more people playing Xbox. And in that sense, you know, you could argue they're competing with TikTok and Instagram. Here's why this is even more stupid. So, like, not all time people are on TikTok can you spend gaming, right? Like, if I decided Doom Scroll were on the John, I can't very well, you know, cart my Xbox in there, because I do have an Xbox, and, you know, game. I'm probably going to play a mobile game, or watch a YouTube video, or, well, I don't do TikTok. I watch TikTok's general feed, just gave it a shot once, and I felt my IQ drop. Like 3 videos in, I'm like, man, this thing is literally making me stupid. Just scattered everywhere. It is getting kind of annoying. Oh, and it 100% tells me what that is. I'm just slowly tired of running around everywhere. This place is like a maze. And it's just annoying. just Madre has 3 cards. Stashes. Spencer. Like, you ever wanna see a guy talk and confirm that he really should go back to business school? Don't listen to anything Phil Spencer. No way. Examples, like, the dude opens his mouth and confirms he doesn't know squat about it. Frankly, I'm more qualified with just knowledge I've picked up here and there to run Xbox than the people running it. Probably a good chunk of you guys listening are equally qualified. And then there's Sarah Bonds. Now, she's probably the most competent of them all, but understand this, she's one of those people who failed upwards. When she was working at, I think it was Sprint, during the T-Mobile merger, I forget all the details of it, like, she screwed up this big, like, contract they had with businesses, and it cost them, like, just an ungodly amount of money, like millions, and then she gets put in charge of Xbox. And then lo and behold, Xbox has its worst year in its history. Like, how can anyone really be shocked by this? My bigger question is, like, in what world is that scene? So apparently, if you want to treat your workers better, your customers better, all that stuff, that's illegal. But if you want to hire someone to literally run your company into the ground, perfectly legal. And then the people that, and right now, Sarah Bonds and Matt Booty are the ones running ZeniMax. Oh, you guys all see the article that came out? It's like, oh, I left ZeniMax Online after they canceled my game that I want to make online. That game was in development hell for 7 years. Probably still in development. Probably. But if we listened to the developers, it just climbed out of development. And it was going to need like another 3 years in development. At a certain point in time, you know, a game's in development so long, there's just no way it can turn a profit. And that game was at that point. I would honestly love to hear how much money they poured into that. Because it was probably a lot. Yeah, super packs.
Can you hear me? Damn transceivers. Let me link the callers to the speaker in the tower, then. Yeah, there.
Ready. The both of us. I'll keep Dog locked in his cage. You just open the sea.
Come on, partner. So close. Just get ready to run when you do, I sure will. Think the villa's bad now. You haven't seen half the hell this town can.
Finally! Now, the gates will open.
Never used to be this weak. I think the mod pack I have installed. untrue, but I'm not risking it. I think they should have gone that door in the police station. Reading that you get that key from inside the casino.
You inside. Can you hear me? Power's fluctuating. Emergency power. Oh, you are in. Good. Thought that might be the end of you. Unfortunately, your friends also found their way here. Knocked unconscious, just like you. Wondering what happened? You were hit by casino security. detects anything far radioactive. It subdues the visitor, moves them if needed. Getting interference from old recordings. The guests who were trapped here shut that noise off. Looks like the casino moved your friends around once inside. Might be useful. Not. Wonder if they came to help or kill you. This is the past you're walking through. Few have ever seen it. No one else ever will. I worked hard to get here. It'll give me what I need before I leave. And will always welcome me back.
Now, look for a way to wake this ghost up. Remind it, it's got guests.
everywhere. Damn recordings. Dead echoes in the frequencies. Casino security is shutting down, opening up its vendor and gambling programs in the back casino. Still might be something for sale. Maybe something can help you now security's shut down. After you're done looking around, head to the lobby and we'll deal with you, friends.
Trying to get banned from another casino. and an 8. That's 19. I had 20.
Casino's woken up, paying attention to us. Good. Wondering what happened to your team? Looks like they got moved to other floors. Interesting. Maybe that's why... Oh, man. Perhaps the casino recognized specific guests, or guests with a voice or look close enough for them to be assigned to that floor. We'll see. Had hope that the power restored, the systems would fully awaken. Especially the sound archives. But no. Your teammates' callers on each floor are interfering with the systems. It's the white noise filters embedded in their construction. They're blocking the casino speakers, the music. You'll need to recalibrate or destroy each caller. To do that, you need to get close, reset the signal, or blow their heads off. I'll leave the choice up to you. My preference? End them now. They're of no use. After all, it's safe to kill them now, provided you make it quick. You see, the callers don't work inside the Sierra Madre. Well, between floors. Else, I'd set off the callers. Be done with it. So find them, deal with them, as long as you're fast and can get off the floor after killing them. If that ghoul's still alive, correct that. Or break him. Door sealed. Must be a key to the backstage. Hunt for it.
Finally, a friendly face. Hey, partner, up here. They're in a bit of a predicament here. Had to duck backstage, take a powder. The audience is a little murderous tonight. No idea. Woke up here, thought I was dreaming for a second. Right back on the stage, the mic. Thought I was back at the Fronds. Well, except no audience used to pack theaters back then. So, stepped up on the stage, checked things out. Then suddenly, holograms walked out of the wings. They started raising their hands to their heads, all creepy-like. Not a good sign. Trust me. As soon as you can, run to the door to the left. Use the key you got out of the music rag there and camp. As bad as things are, it's going to get a lot worse if either of us pops. So get backstage. Good. Go. And don't get yourself...
in my old room. It's a little small. And hey, what finds in there? I remember where I left everything. Maybe I can shut down these ghosts using the stage manager's old terminal. Damn it! Well, so much for that idea. Hey, you're making real progress. Good. Look, that's Vera's room. So careful what you touch in there. Be respectful.
irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Now, deal with the ghoul. This has gone on long enough.
Nice job. Good thing I was distracting them while you flicked them off. We're a good team. I run the show while you run the box office. Oh, those electric ghosts aren't the kind of audience I like at the best of times. At least the ones in the villa had manners. Don't even know how I ended up here. Guess the casino still recognizes guests, even after all this time, huh? How's that for history? Yeah, now, talk about a captive audience. Or captive entertainer. Whatever. Look, I'm more about the short goodbyes than long, thankful speeches. But I appreciate you bailing me out of a tight spot there, partner. I know you didn't do it out of the goodness of your heart. So let me give you something a little more practical.
a way we both come out ahead. I'm not an idiot. I know the reason I'm in here now is because of the old guy. And you. And you're wearing a collar, so I trust you a little more than the old guy. He's more controlling than I'd like. Thing is, here's where being my partner pays off. See, I know how to get into the casino vault. There's a private elevator, Sinclair's elevator. It's up in the executive suites in Vera's room. Not a coincidence. Vera. She was my other partner before the bomb. Took some legwork. Some convincing made it happen. Sinclair was already puppy-eyed, so all I had to do was the introductions. She smiled, fluttered her eyes, showed a little leg, and he built this whole place for her. Made her the key to his vault, like a joke, 'cause of her name. Her fake Hollywood name. Except Sinclair didn't know I'd been there first. I could twist her whatever direction I wanted. All she had to do was get inside the Sierra Madre for the gala, then use her voice to open the door. After that, smooth sailing. Would have been the biggest heist in history. Sinclair left holding the bag. Ruined. The bomb. Vera got sealed in here. A few hundred years go by, give or take. Almost the end of the story. Then you came along. Now we finish the job. Rob the Sierra Madre, rip out its heart. Last chapter of Frederick Sinclair. Close the book. Problem? All high and mighty, lording it over everyone, acting so self-righteous, like nothing could touch him. He was the one with the problem. Never got mad at anything, nothing seemed to shake him. Even after his life kept getting dragged through the dirt. Always kept looking for the bright, shining future in everything. So, I decided to take everything from him. Do to me. What, weren't you listening? He thought he was better than me. Don't believe me? Look around. This big casino, this big colossal monument. Think it was for some woman? No. All ego, all self-righteous and lights, fit him perfect. Had to take him down a few pegs, bring him down to my level. Begin again? Some things you don't get up from. I was going to prove it. I didn't know at first. Then the old man showed up. You showed up. Then that woman showed up, covered in scars. The one who makes all the hand signs, a little tight around the corners of her mouth. I put her in the clinic, tuned her like an instrument. If she heals up, it's not going to be her voice speaking anymore. That is, if the Sierra Madre didn't get her. If it did, well, there's enough of Vera around for me to spend a few years piecing a book together. Then she can make some beautiful music. I'm not banking on it. So here's the short of it. Piece together Little Miss VeryLastKiss's song in the right order. Sierra Madre opens its legs, we're in business. Go! Knock yourself out. I'm just going to catch my breath a bit. That performance, well, more pressure. Not going to be performing here again, that's for sure. For this place is a dump. Lousy acoustics.
You've got one of the floors reestablished. Good. Accessing the music archives now. 2 more to go. Uh-oh. It seems the casino has uninvited guests. The villa inhabitants were pounding at the doors. Now they find a way inside. Deal with them, and don't try and leave yourself, or I'll let the caller do its work.
Hurry up and deal with the FEV reject. He's of no use to us.
Always wanted to protect you. The reason I have to take control is... Master set me free.
Must be a back entrance to the kitchen. Check the main casino side corridors. Find it.
Do this. We both die. Dog wants to. Tired of the place. Master, help us. Please let me help us. If you don't, then you're going to make casino burn. No more being. Back in the cage. Stop what you're doing. Not listening to me. Tired of being your mind.
Open the gas valves. A single spark, or he sets off his collar. The casino's going to burn. Us, along with him. Shut off the gas valves or that idiot will kill him. That's all.
gotten too strong, too scared. Even my own voice won't... You? Master? No, not Master. Dog remembers you. Left dog in cage. Mean to dog. Will kill us both unless you do something. Never felt him so hungry. Come here. Master? Don't want Master to be mad. What does Master want? Listen to you. Can't hold him back much longer. Dog can. What Master wants? Master? Master. Dog is listening. Both of us are. Tell him to listen to me. Now Dog is listening. Dog can see the voice. Looks just like Dog. And Dog looks just like me. You've hurt yourself. Inside. Do you see now? See? In the water. Dog understands now. Dog knows what happened. If Dog goes into the water, Dog can't help if Master gets mad. You were nice to Dog. Dog wants to help. He's right. If you merge us, then we, or whatever we become, we can't help you when you reach what... And Dog doesn't want to. We will forget almost all that has happened here. You'll be alone, at the old man's mercy. Like Dog. Like me. Dog understands. Dog has done bad things. Knows why Voice was furious with him. Tired of the anger. Thank you, Courier. Even if it's only for minutes before the Sierra Madre kills us all, then Dog hopes you find a way to save self, like you have. When you meet him, find a way to save yourself, as you tried to save us. Otherwise, I'll be upset with you. You were there all the time. All the time. You were there, and so close. Together. Who are you? What is this place? That was... I don't know you. Yet I feel like I do. And a feeling of gratitude. Forgive me, I'm wounded. This chain, this bear trap on my arm. How did I even get this far with these wounds? The pain is excruciating. I need to rest for a moment. Thank you for whatever you have done. What is this place?
Another fragment. Good. Almost have the entirety of what I need from the music archives. You can thread the archives, return them.
The mutant, deal with her. He's somewhere on this floor. Drawers buzzing with emitter signatures. Watch out for holograms.
If it's who I think it is, this is Christine. Recovered.
I'm still being
In
recorded
what looks
by the
like an
holographic
old
system.
world hotel room.
Came so far to
High
be.
class. 2 rooms. Exit
I
sealed.
just wanna leave.
All doors are locked down. Security's activated. And emitter signals are lighting up all over this floor. I'll do what I can from here.
Sinclair?
Floor's got holographic
Sinclair, I'm trapped.
security.
Please.
Not
Oh, God, the
latest
security
tech.
systems won't let me
Build a
out.
few
They're
targeting
keeping me here.
systems.
I'm going to die
Primitive.
here. Amongst the
Familiar.
ghosts.
Should be able to rewire them. Failing that,
I'm still being
Shoot
recorded
them.
by the holographic system.
although that'll alert the
so
others.
far to be here.
They're on a linked patrol pattern. Floor looks like it protected the guests too well. Check the suite. Found the holographic woman from the villa
No, I just
fountain.
wanna leave.
Picking up that interference
Please.
frequency, same as the villa.
Let me
Floor's
leave.
live with speakers
We all
and
pay
radios.
for what we've done.
Keep an ear out. Watch
I'm
the
so
walls.
sorry,
Doors
Sinclair.
on this floor are all
Sorry,
operated
I-
manually in an emergency. Place is locked up tight. Must be key cards around somewhere. Looks like security systems did more to kill the people
Sinclair,
here
where
than
did
the
you
bomb
go?
did.
Why did you leave me here?
That was just
Why? Sinclair! Sinclair! I'm still being recorded by the holographic system.
If it's who I think it is, this is Christine.
Now,
Recovered.
now I just want to leave.
In what looks like an old world hotel room.
Let me
High
leave.
class.
Sinclair, is that
2
you?
rooms.
Sinclair?
Sealed.
Sinclair,
All
I'm
doors are
trapped.
locked down.
Please.
Security's
God, the
activated.
security systems won't
And
let me
emitter
out.
signals are
They're
lighting up
keeping
all
me
over this
here.
floor. I'll do what I can from here. Floor's got holographic security. Not the latest tech. Build a few targeting
Recorded by the
systems.
holographic system.
Primitive.
I'm so far to be
Familiar.
here.
Should be able to rewire them. Failing that,
Now I just want to leave.
shoot them.
Please.
Although, that'll alert the others.
leave.
They're on a linked control pattern. Floor looks like it protected the guests too well.
Sinclair, is that
Check the
you?
suite.
Sinclair?
Found a holographic woman
Sinclair,
from
I'm
the villa
trapped.
fountain.
Please.
Picking
Oh
up
God,
that
the security
interference
systems won't let me out.
frequency, same as
They're
the
keeping
villa.
me here.
Floor's live with speakers and radios. Keep an ear out. Watch the walls. Doors on this floor are all operated
I'm still
manually in
being
an
recorded by
emergency.
the holographic
It's locked
system.
up tight.
Came
Must
so
be
far
key
to be
cards
here.
around somewhere. Looks like security systems did more to kill the
I just
people
wanna
here than the
leave.
bomb did. But there's a way out of this casino.
Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. Oh God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. I'm going to die here. Amongst the ghosts. I'm still being recorded by the holographic system. Came so far to be here. Now I just want to leave. Please. Let me leave. Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. Oh God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. I'm still being recorded by the holographic system. I'm so far to be here. Now I just want to leave. Please. did you leave me here? Why? I can hear the other guests screaming to be let out, to let go. I'm trapped. Please. God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. I'm still being recorded by the holographic system. Sinclair? Sinclair, where did you go? Why did you leave me here? Security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. Why did you leave me? Sinclair, I'm trapped. Please. God, the security systems won't let me out. Why did you leave me here? Why? Sinclair? I'm still being recorded by the hologram. I'm still being recorded by the holographic system. Came so far to be here. all pay for what we've done. I'm so sorry, Sinclair. Sorry, Sinclair? Sinclair, where did you go? Why did you leave me here? Why? Sinclair! Sinclair! The doors, they sealed. I can hear the other guests screaming to be let out, to let go. Sinclair, is that you? Sinclair? Sinclair, I'm trapped, please. Oh God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me here. I'm going to die here, amongst the ghosts. I'm still being recorded by the holographic system. I came so far to be here. Now, I just want to leave. Please. Let me leave. We all pay for what we've done. I'm so sorry, Sinclair. Sorry, I'm still being recorded by the holographic system. I came so far to be here. Now I just want to leave. Please. Let me leave. We all pay for what we've done. I'm so sorry, Sinclair. Sorry, should have trusted you. Why? Sinclair! Sinclair! Sinclair, where did you go? Why did you leave me here? You made it. Good. Just to talk. I'll keep this. Do I? Sounds off to my ears. Hard to tell. Not to mention, it might be why I got moved off to this suite. It's hers. That's her over there. Got trapped by security like I did. Just took a different way out. I've been hunting the one who hijacked your Pip-Boy. He cannot leave the Sierra Madre alive. What he's done here is nothing compared to what he's done in the past. The only way to bring him out is if you get to the vault. He won't allow you to go down there alone. That's when... Too long. Thought I might have had a chance to settle it before this event happened. But then the chance slipped away again. Those are my orders. I've seen what he's done, and I believe in those orders. He cut me off from someone I cared about a long time ago. He used his status to break us apart, so I had to find a new... Then he became unstable, left a trail of crimes across the wasteland. Once word reached us, I was ordered to kill him. He saw me, before the scars, at a place far from here. It's where he found some of the technology he uses now. It's a place called the Big Empty. The name's deceptive, if you know where to look. Almost got trapped there. There was someone else, though, who came along, knew about Elijah.
No idea. A courier. Wore an old world flag on his back. He was the one who pulled me out there. Told me where Elijah helped me heal up. Listened to my story. He said he understood what it meant to track someone who had such a impact on his past life. He said people were like couriers, sometimes never understanding the messages they brought. That's who he was hunting for. Some courier. Good luck. He's not an easy opponent. If I can, I'll... You're back. Sure. Alright. Yeah. I can see. A lot of Here's the medical report. I'm not even sure she knew if these medical reports are enough. She must have been numb most of the... No. While I was hunting, it did something to my head. It just ends up being a Yeah. Never going back. If you... Why would he want to torture me? To the vault. I've done worse. Much worse. And for more hopeless causes. Try and reason. Look, when I haven't... The gala went off, got out... Also, as... Wasn't sure until... Good luck. He's not an easy opponent. If I can, I'll help. Might be able to figure something out using this heat.
This is VeryLastKiss's auditioning for Love Sets Sail. God, this script. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have the... Is that a plane overhead? Those bombers are nothing but big hornets buzzing around the sky these days. Is it gone? Alright. This is VeryLastKiss's auditioning for Love Sets Sail. Malcolm, ever since our freighter went down, I feel like my...
You have the last right. That's all I need. Now, go to the main lobby terminal. Thread the music sequence together.
Alright.
Not going to be performing here, that's for sure. This place is a dump. Not going to be performing here.
You're back. You sure you still want me here? Call. Surprised that super mutant. So, I just rasp out some words and the vault opens? I know. This... No. I just wanted to make sure you're ready. The one who... I can't let him leave here. I can't let go. Every time I've thought... I've lost him so many times. You have to promise me. All right. I... Begin again. But know when to let go.
In the vault, finally. Don't move. You speak as if your fingers have never touched the keys of a Robco terminal. No machine is foolproof. The Pip-Boy operating system has vulnerabilities. Advantages to the... It's just a machine, though. Its real vulnerability is who, where... That thing on you. It may have helped you find the Sierra Madre broadcast, but it's just as much... Curious? What do I want? The Madre is all these things. It's a fortress, a weapon. Once I unlock its archives, I can... The cloud is unique. Right now it protects this casino, preserves it. And as much as I've researched hologram technology, the big empty facility was clear. Only the Sierra Madre. The holograms here kill trespassers. That's what I want. Dump one of those emitters in the middle of any battle, there's no defense. It's like holding light in your hands. Can't fight it. Only watch it burn. Just one. No, there's one last thing I want from the Sierra Madre. It's bounty. They provide almost anything. Perhaps in the pre-war era they were common. Now they are far more valuable. You know it. Sources of food. The cloud allows me to wipe the slate clean. Collars ensure cooperation. The Sierra Madre can kill nations and build them, using its... No. I'm not going to take the chance while I'm so close. Not this close. No. No. You're locked down there. This is the only entrance. And I have free reign. Besides, there might be more traps. I'll send more scouts. Then all you need to do... That signal, that has made me more. If you seek to... I have... I'm coming down. I'll meet you face to face at the vault entrance. No tricks. If you prove troublesome, well, there's always... think you can run? This entire structure is mine to command. Security, new weapons, all this technology, mine. Now, you think you've outsmarted me? You're the one who will shoot.
The survivors of the Sierra Madre thought about gathering at the fountain and waiting for the courier. In the end, the caller's silence made them uneasy, and the fear of turning on each other made them hesitate and leave the goodbyes unspoken. The radio message at the fountain was enough for them, and there was no need to add another farewell on top of all they had suffered.
Dog forgot himself, as did the voice that raged within him. After their passing, a new voice spoke within the mutant shell. It was difficult for the voice to remember the two it once was. There was the beast, Dog, consumed by hunger. And the other in reverse, the one consumed by control. Both were driven by need for the other. The courier brought them together somehow, joined the two into one. All that happened at the Sierra Madre was a faint memory to the new personality, like a flickering light in the clouds of the mind. The new voice did not think of the courier again until the battle at the Divide reached his ears. The battle between the two couriers, beneath the torn skies and the old world flag, each bearing a message for the other. And the mutant prayed the courier that had saved him had been saved in return.
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the courier. Once he left the theater, the Sierra Madre recognized him as a guest, and many doors opened to him. He had to admit it had been built to last. During his search, he came across the final records of Vera and Sinclair, and realized what happened the night the bombs fell. He felt strangely sad for a moment, and he had no idea why. Shrugging it off, his mind turned instead to where the courier had come from. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave. Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking. So, giving the Sierra Madre one last nod and a wink, he set off beyond the cloud to begin again.
Christine, her mission complete, found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently, by choice. Over time, the ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them. At times, Christine thought of the courier, who had kept Elijah's hand from her throat. The courier reminded her of the other courier she had met in the Big Empty, and wondered if the two had found each other at last. She did not think of them again until she heard the legends of the Divide. The Divide, where the two messengers, the two couriers, fought beneath an ancient flag at the edge of the world.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino.
We all have. The legend, the curses.
Some foolishness about it lying in the middle of a city of dead.
A city of ghosts. Beneath a blood-red cloud.
A bright, shining monument, reaching out, luring treasure hunters to their doom. An illusion.
A promise that you can change your fortunes. Begin again.
Finding it, though. That's not the hard part. It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go. It's letting go.
Wait a moment. Before you go.
Okay, where's my stuff? It is right. Auto re-edit. Yep, there's my stuff. Auto re-edit now. Oh, back to being rich. I just really like this gun. Ooh, well, completed the Madre, got the best ending. That's something I failed to do years ago. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, people.